What is up, you guys? We're back with some more Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We're going to be continuing our playthrough of Blood and Wine. Skip that. We know that. Skip this. We've seen this. Continue. But I just want to thank you guys for all the support, all the love that you guys show. Those of you who are around. Any follows for them, or for those of you that watch through this would be really appreciated. I've stopped asking for them, but I'm coming back and I'm telling you guys, please. Follows mean a lot. They determine what gets the channel going or not. And those of you who have followed, I thank you, and those of you who are going to follow, I thank you. Love you guys. And let's play some fucking Witcher. Let's clap some cheeks. Last we left off, we were on the mountaintop and my mic was muted and I didn't realize that I had bumped the button. And I was thanking you guys. Then I came back and I tried to stream for a second. I was gonna stream for a second, but then I realized I needed to make my dinner for the night. So now we picked up that painting from that guy, the heroic version with whatever. We paid him $1,000 because the homie wasn't eating. And then I ventured over here for a second and realized, oh shit, I'm not live streaming. It never went live when I clicked go live. So we stopped here because I had to go make dinner anyway. So yeah, with that, we are back. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody is feeling fine. Damn, I don't even know what day it is. Hey Siri, what is today? Thursday, guys, in case you didn't know. April 28th, 2022. And it is 12:57 Eastern. Did woman? What in the fuck? Oh shit. It's a Bruxa. Bitch is so fast. How did that not hit her? What is your skin made of metal? Who named you Hell? Dumb fucking name. Oh, it's not a Bruxa. Okay, so it is a type of vampire, but... What? Oh, Wayne. Great. What's the new... Okay, what is this thing? Looks like a Bruxa, but it was no Bruxa. The fragment of a conversation between the Elderman of Falcone and a Witcher. Elves are vampires that resemble Bruxa in appearance, and they are called phantoms by some, a name which fits well enough. For like phantoms, they haunt and torment men, and they usually take on the form of a woman, though they can also appear as animals. They are often found prowling near villages. They might attack at night and are most active when the moon is full. Elf saliva can make one fall asleep, and when applied to a sleeping man can invoke horrible nightmares. Some suggest they are cause of legends about men who go to sleep healthy and are found in the morning white as snow, not a drop of blood in their veins. These fucking things are scary. You guys like that little high note I hit for you? Fucking better. I need to equip Black Blood. I don't know why I don't have Black Blood equipped and I'm out here fighting vampires. These things are ugly. These are cursed ones? I thought these would be like animals or something. Okay, sorry, I had to read a few of those. I like lore. Yes, I will take that. Those are very good. Thank you. Find the I found the treasure. I don't want to do Anne Henrietta yet. Game. Are we echoing? Hello? I think Aquarix is here. Why did that close out my Twitch tab? What the fuck? Twitch TV. Kinda whore did this to me. Let's go back to Twitch. Hold on, guys. Sorry, it's not working right. Pissing me off. Grr. No, no, be quiet, Asian girl singing, not being rude, but I don't know her name, and she's on the Twitch page, and I'm not trying to get copyrighted for her indie music. Oopsies, 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 connecting to chat. Hello, 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 how are we doing on this fine evening? I have to quickly take a bathroom break to go take a piss. Love you all, glad to see you are here. Please do not be mad at me. I will be right back. Be right back. Alright, you happy cunts, I'm back. How are we? How are we doing? I don't want to go do this right now. Game is really trying to force this down my throat, and I just... I don't... I do not know. Fuck it, we'll go talk to an art curator. Just talking about how we need more art for the house anyway. There's any horse.
Move it.
Come on, Roach. Hello, Aquarix. How are you? Decided to do a stream until the good homie Galdog gets online. And what better than The Witcher? Because we haven't been playing it for a while, and we should do this game justice and finish it. It's a good game. Then maybe tonight, guys, we will have some hunt showdown, which I'm kind of nervous about because I'm alright at it. I'm not great. And 2, that's one of those games if you look stupid in, you're just gonna look stupid no matter what you play. So I don't know. It's kind of hard, but then again, you're playing against a bunch of horse. Just ride across the bridge without screaming. Thank you. But anyway. I do not know the meaning of this dog that you have posted.
Giddy up.
Should get June Fran in here. I have people to talk to.
Oh, fuck.
Why do you say "oh fuck" when you seen me arrive on the what? Fuck you. Is this guy having a... Oh, that's a guardsman. Oh, I do happen to have a point available. Nice. That's synergy down. Now we have to knock out Endure Pain. Okay, what is wrong with this? Okay, in my inventory. What the fuck is this? Why is it inverted? Thank God.
No two ways about it.
Tell her to come here and say hello. It's just that people talking in here gets more people in here. Shows good engagement to Twitch's algorithm.
Enter Duke Raymond's
Disperse! The exhibition of the Reginald Daubry Monument will...
Okay, well, this guy's screaming about
Please
something.
disperse! The exhibition is closed!
What's this about?
Oh, Lepiota, give me strength. I can't bear this, please! I believe I've been clear. No presentation today. Oh, wait! Are you not that famous witcher, Geralt of Rivia? I believe I have work for you.
Saw your notice. Mentioned a monument.
The matter is a delicate one, but mind you, I pay well. Alas, I can say no more at this stage. Interested?
The statue. Just tell me what's the problem.
A picture's worth 1,000 words. More, I dare say. Come with me. I'll show you.
Oh my God, here we go. And he's gonna show me some statue that's about to kick my ass. It's fucking... Never mind.
Here it is! Our pride and joy, Reginald Daubry. A giant among lovers. A poking, puncturing swordsman, and atop all that, an unrifled tittler of harps and other organs.
I know how to play other organs pretty well.
So what's wrong with it?
How should I put this? It's lost its jewels.
Oh my God, somebody took the penis.
Somebody stole the testicles off a statue.
No ordinary statue, mind you. The sole monument made using a cast of the great Reginald's own genitals, certified and authenticated. Sprung directly from his loins, they grant all who stroke them unparalleled virility. All who buy a ticket, that is. Thus, you must retrieve those stones.
Are you serious?
Got my attention. Now tell me about this Reginald, all you know.
There's so much to tell. Legend has it he and the architect Faramond planned and laid out Beauclair.
Impressed already?
In particular, Reginald took great pains to devise escape routes for lovers caught with their pants down. Literally and metaphorically. He later made frequent use of them himself. Not out of fear, mind you, but to avoid having to kill his rifles in duels.
Any idea when the theft took place?
It must have been mere hours ago. I guided the last group through the exposition quite recently. Stones were very much in place.
Got any suspects?
Considering the vast potency of Reginald's prized pouch, everyone's a suspect. Who would not want it for himself?
Need to look around. Might find a clue or two.
Some
Do
girl
what
be
you
using
must,
it as like a
as long
dildo
as
or
you
something.
return grasping Reginald's stones. Without them, Beauclair's entire tourist sector faces trying times. Trying times. It'll all work out. It must.
Saw marks are straight and clean. Precision castration, I'd call this. Dried bloodstain.
What? Why is it blood? Do I see a wee clue down here? Perhaps? Mayhaps there is a clue.
Ah.
Me in.
Don't worry, Reginald, don't worry. You shall be whole again soon. It will all work out. It must.
Fuck am I supposed to investigate if all the doors are locked?
Don't worry, Reginald, don't worry. It will all work out. It must.
There's a clue way down there. It also appears somebody cut themselves when sawing this. What?
Piece of coat fabric caught on the nail. Heavy on cologne. Smell it'll lead me to the thief.
I bet we're gonna go right. Oh, we're going straight up.
Do you like it here?
Poor.
Shut up, bitch. I'll kill you.
Tucson, where folk are gay and merry. In Tucson,
What a specimen.
is a right
It
to
scared the fright out of me.
So, got a French certificate and everything at night. Pronounce everything French wrong almost.
Scent leads to this door.
Oh my god, somebody's getting plow drived right now. Oh my god!
Oop. Sorry to interrupt, I guess.
This is not what it seems. Word of honor. I tripped, rolled, tumbled, and landed where she already lay.
Psst! Hughes, that's not him.
I swear, this is all an unfortunate coincidence, a series thereof. What?
That's not my husband.
You mean, not your husband? Who are you, and why are you in my home? Out, now, or I'll summon the guards!
Calm down. Just here to talk.
I believe we have nothing to talk about.
Oh, we do. We do. Just to kick things off, you're in great form for a man your age.
I eat well, start the day with a glass of wine. That preserves a body wonderfully.
Interesting. Might try it. Say, ever heard of Reginald Dobry, his statue?
Everyone in the city's heard of it. Reginald's a paragon, a national hero.
So why'd you cut his balls off?
Cut the bullshit, Hughes. You stole Reginald's testicles. Know that already.
I can explain everything. This...
Rosalinda, I know you're in there. You and that fancy pants of yours.
Oh no, not him too. This really is not my day.
Got you, you rogue. Prepare for a shellacking, scallop. What the laugh's this? Rosalinda, one I could forgive you, but two at one time.
Wait, got nothing to do with this.
Take me for a fool. I'll teach you to fish in another man's pond.
Got no time for this. Go home.
Yes, that'll be best. I'm done here.
I don't know you, but that would have gone horribly for me had you not intervened. I thank you for saving my skin.
So, time to talk.
Rosalinda, my dove, please allow us a moment. All right. I admit I stole the stones. And you will never believe it, But they work. Today, Rosalinda and I, well, 3 times and counting.
That's chump
3
numbers.
times. Impressive.
Isn't it? At my age. That's more than the entire last decade.
All the same, you stole those stones and you gotta return them.
Listen, perhaps we might strike a deal. Hmm? Let me keep the stones. I'll pay you. Grant me this, I beg you. They've made me young again.
No chance. Need to take the stones, pure and simple.
But if you were to leave them with me for a day or two, 3 at the most.
Shit out of luck. Sorry.
At the day's end, it's good I had a chance to use them at all. Here, take them.
Thanks. And good luck. Actually think you'll do just fine without them.
I've just destroyed his confidence, but that's okay.
Doth one know?
Harvests year in, year out. The imports of alchemical dung from the
Spittoon! Hospital!
Well, have you recovered Reginald's family jewels?
Yep, got them back.
Lepiotus luscious lips, it's them! It's really them! I hope this modest reward nonetheless conveys the extent of my gratitude. And look in on us tomorrow for the grand reopening. You shall stroke Reginald at no charge on the house.
Okay. Let's wait one day just to see.
Reginald Aubrey has returned, not to be missed. Buy your tickets now.
What is they
Available
call
from me alone.
Gervin.
I want to see what it looks like. You can actually touch them.
Can't believe I'm actually doing this.
What does that buff do?
The noises at the cemetery. It's thieves ripping caskets from the ground, I'm sure. You only...
Okay, so we touched the balls of a statue, guys.
Right, because they're scared.
A fruitful hunt to you, Witcher. Witcher.
Okay, you know what, guys? You know what? we will finish this main quest, Wine is Sacred,
Rather handsome.
and then
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
how much did that motherfucker even pay me? Like 300. And then we'll do a few more side quests.
When the Duquesa laughs, it's no laughing.
Her Grace awaits inside.
Here at last. We lack only Damien now. I'm worried something might have happened to him.
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit.
What if it's
He
not a guy?
managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
That is true.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailers.
Let's just propose the idea, though,
Besides,
that the
it's one thing to
Centurion
know who ordered the killings.
is a female.
Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
What the fuck is the Mandragora?
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours, and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
Is it always me?
Audacious rat, this but we'll get him. Be cautious. Guard her great audacious rat, the Cintrian.
Let's go get some clothes real quick, guys. I don't know how many missions are gonna require us to buy fucking clothing accessories. Oh my god. You're just simply not intelligent. Give me fight in front of the chickens and scare them.
We'll teach you discipline. We've got to go at him together. Together! We can do it!
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Oh my god, no! We killed chickens! Stupid fox.
Now bring us some thick pudding and bring it right here.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Eat, drink, and loosen your belts.
The Butcher of Bluffigan, called to be the savior of Tucson. Interesting.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Sacre bleu! It's a crime.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse.
All jet.
I'm more.
Thanks. Think that's
Ever your servant, sir.
wishing that they come on
Ah!
adventures.
Oh, here he comes.
Grace no fuss! Water no wine!
Ah. All is in order.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... Just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
Why did they wear masks?
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it all so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
Oh, you just seen that blonde dude's
How do we
identity.
find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Bellot, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Bellant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaviri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well,
Thank you.
well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Koviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Oh, what is this?
Get out, be over Toussaint before he stole. Or a deeply internalized fear of intimacy. It's obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
Should we tire of these humans, drop them in the gale and grab a different.
Please do not disturb.
Scarlet Crimson Oxblood. Voila! Fine. Now, allow the Emperor to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil, and defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance, the preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
He's a dance.
Your thoughts, as you've made no effort to understand. It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and influence.
A metaphor. What else will they think of? If they can't agree, they want to cut the line.
I remind you that tonight.
Have you not heard the news?
Have I not heard? It's on everyone's lips. 4 de Tuvets in one night. The theft of the century.
Rage. Cecilia never should have performed tonight. You should have.
It seems someone decided otherwise.
Come, let's look in the alcoves.
I'm sure you understand. There. We wish to be alone. Please, leave.
It's annoying. Please leave. This is a private alcove.
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Saraba Durandum, Walabatista, Saveshkahi, Meshkahi Ka.
Pretentious. I was prepared for.
Ah, how beautiful.
Do not disturb! Shoo, shoo!
It's the right flower.
Of course it is! A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still! You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me.
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but
alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learnt I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend Her Illustrious Highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Cintrian Noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Cintrian Noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
It must be someone famous at home. Such talent. Exceptional, truly. Would I ever love to meet him? What a shame. You must throw off the manacles of form. Venture beyond the bounds of cognition.
What in the fuck is happening? Move!
Color is puzzle.
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look.
The work's ultimate meaning.
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flicked.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. Gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
A true talent paints like the great one.
The great one? My heart's about to burst from a surfeit of beauty.
Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
But are you sure?
That's to say, the other one.
This place is really cool. I really, really like this right now. This is nice. I always like these little missions like this. I feel like Assassin Yeah, Assassin's Creed 2, my favorite video game of all time. Ezio Auditore da Firenze. You know, that type shit. You can go to Carnival, which is a really old European tradition, mostly started by the Italians. And there's a whole mission where you have to chase down one guy. And I think he's actually part of the whole... He's part of the whole, like, trailer for the game.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Or you'll end up in one.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs.
Watch this be a vampire too. Alright, listen, we don't want to fight nobody, we just need info. Oh, she's dead.
That must be Cecilia.
Oh, she fucking dead.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony. Tore down the door, made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, handprint. It's his.
Pretty strong, too.
Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil. Must have climbed this ladder.
Why'd he kill her?
Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it, hard, then sank to the floor. Bloodstains. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this, must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace? Seems there was a struggle. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like. Hunting knife, richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
You know, the greatest detective of all time is not Batman, it is Geralt.
Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it? Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out? Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A Witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer.
Huh.
I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything in full detail.
What do you know? What do you know that we don't?
I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened to be the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Duntine? What is that?
Duntine.
Was ist das?
Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
We better get to hear this conversation as we have super senses. Oh shit, that's the wrong control. Real quick, I need to go to quick bathroom break, 5 minutes. Be right back, guys.
Oriana, any thoughts?
We are back.
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether.
We want to save her, guys.
My sister,
We want the best.
Siana, might be among the schemers.
Okay, here we go.
She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
I want to know why she was banished.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun Tine, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witcher's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe
Yeah, he's
you
right
could
here at the
satisfy
fucking
my
table with us.
curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detlaf here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detlaf believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renna.
Oriana. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long.
But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Mm-hmm. Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there, too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detlaf, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got away with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detlaf here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detlaf. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Detlef. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to two exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish this second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out? You have exceptional friends. This Detlef, an intriguing man to say the least.
See, I want Detlef to live because I don't think he's truly doing anything evil, but I feel like if Sign's behind all this, or Cien, whatever her fucking name is, then he's going to want to kill her. And I'm going to have to kill him to keep both of them alive, but I don't want Anne to die either because I feel like, that, again, Geralt just foreshadowed that. So I'm really confused here. I don't know.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill.
I know the place.
Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
I would hate to come off as impertinent, but was it not you who won the tourney, Sir Greylock?
Alright guys, so with that, without further ado. Oh, wait. Alright, character. Let's spend our point first. Let's spend our point on camera. Get another level of Endure Pain going. We're trying to get Hunter Instinct as well. But anyway, I love how I have this oils one on my thing, but have not used it. Anyway, so what we are going to do is end here. And when we come back with more of The Witcher tonight, we will probably end up I can't imagine we have too much left. If we're sieging the main castle where she's at, this is probably going to lead into a much bigger quest line, right? So anyway, we'll probably do quite a few side quests tomorrow if we can. Finish it soon. But also let's go. While we're doing that, we will also run around, explore. But I really don't want to have to kill Dettlaff. But I will admit I've seen a few spoilers, and I know that if you kill Dettlaff and Henrietta and Cien can both live. But maybe we'll say fuck it and we won't kill him, and we'll let him kill her, because I don't know everything that happens with I'm assuming Regis is gonna have to help us kill Dettlaff, because again, a witch. My back like this. That's how this game does it. So. But
He's dying.
Of course.
The Griffin.
He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit.
Any idea where he went?
No. It said he left in a rush, so he...
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe, yet well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Toussaint from Castel Gropian. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termes. I cannot say if there is any truth to this.
Okay. Well, we picked that up, so we're gonna. I really want to make a set of Grandmaster Wolf armor, and not due to the fact that I'm gonna use it. I'm really not. It's pretty bad, the stats. Well, I mean they're all right, but I'm gonna use it as a very nice set piece. I feel like Geralt, the School of the Wolf, should have Grandmaster Wolf armor in his home. But without further ado, yeah, so we will do a bunch of that, and we'll probably knock out as many of the main quests, or maybe we'll get another video. Keep doing these hour 30-minute sessions. These are nice, they're calming, they're not too much. But tonight we will probably be live for the first time with some Hunt Showdown. I can't promise we'll do anything legendary in that game, because that game is fucking brutal on the butthole, but me and my buddy hold our own in that game. So with that, I want to thank you guys. I love you for all your support. If you're watching after this and you finish this all the way through, please follow. Follows really mean the world to me. That's what keeps me going on this. Without further ado, though, guys, good night. I love you. I will see you in about 25 to an hour. Thank you, and we will be back with some more Witcher. I promise. Peace out.